In this video, we are going to talk about 10 luxury car in the world. So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. At Road and Track, we specialize in sports cars, but luxury cars are a close second. Driving a well-built Rolls-Royce or Bentley is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Sure, these cars aren't constructed for 0 to 60 times, lap records, or top speeds, but there's enough to admire about them. The most extravagantly luxury automobiles available for purchase new today, ordered from most to least expensive. Here are the 10 luxury car in the world. So let's start. Number 10. Mercedes-AMG S65. The mechanical makeup of the top-of-the-line performance version of the departing S-Class limousine hasn't altered much in more than a decade. You could argue that it didn't need to, with a twin-turbocharged petrol V12 producing 621 bhp and 738 pound-feet of torque. In just 4.2 seconds, it can propel a 2.5-ton, 5.3 meters long, rear-driven limousine from 0 to 60, and that's before it settled down, found its legs, and began moving. This is not a super saloon, and the S65 is more suited to testing smooth, wide roads than winding routes with small shoulders. Even so, very few cars can be both mischievous and delightfully nice at the same time. Number 9. Alpina B7. Don't be deceived by the BMW emblem on the Alpina B7's long hood. Only the Mercedes Maybach B7 is as unlikely to see on public roads, and the typical B7 price of nearly to £200,000 after options reflects that. Alpina's version of a series production BMW vehicle has two sides. On paper, the B7's twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 produces 600 bhp and 590 pound-feet, making it a direct competitor to BMW's M7. The B7's motor and suspension have been extensively modified to make it faster and more maneuverable than any previous 7 series. Aside from amazing rolling finesse, B7's genuine calling card is virtually sportscar-level body control and agility that defies the luxury saloon clique. Only Bentley's Continental Flying Spur beats it in this regard. Number 8. Range Rover SV Autobiography. Long wheelbase, top tier since the Genesis days of the iconic SUV upon which it is based, Range Rover has gone a long way as a luxury car. The current SV Autobiography is a car that is now nearly 5.2 meters long and 2.6 tons in weight at its heaviest, hand-finished by Land Rover at its special operations base near Coventry. It was designed to capitalize on the nascent market for super expensive SUVs and the great admiration some people have for the Range Rover brand, and it succeeds admirably. The SV Autobiography is a strict 4-seater with lounge, rear chairs, around each of which you can arrange a fold-out aluminium tray table, while a sliding panoramic sunroof helps to the incredible senses of light and space aboard. Interior materials are also more tactile and costly than in a basic Range Rover. Number 7. Bentley Bentayga. The Bentayga had a tumultuous time in the Autocar road test evaluation procedure. We first rated it highly, with a few caveats, in W12 engine form in 2016, and then even higher when Bentley debuted an Audi-sourced 4.0-liter, 429 bhp turbocharged diesel V8 in 2017, which delivered exactly as much torque as the 12-cylinder petrol motor but at more approachable crank speeds. Then, in 2018, amid the growing toxicity surrounding diesel engines, Bentley pulled the Bentayga diesel from Europe's showrooms, obscuring what we considered the car's definitive version. In the same year, a V8 petrol model was added to the lineup, followed by a plug-in hybrid in 2019. Before the entire range was updated for 2020, there was also the speed, a 626 bhp, 182,000 pounds-feet to excess. Number 6. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The Cullinan has received enough design criticism from various sources to instill a sense that its creator has taken a considerable risk in launching a car that some have described as ungainly and unlovely, while others have lambasted in much harsher words. But, if Rolls-Royce's research is correct, and a year's worth of confirmed orders suggests it is, the collective repulsion of people who wouldn't have bought a Cullinan anyhow will have little impact on its financial success. The Cullinan's height-adjustable air suspension and BMW-derived four-wheel drive provide all the off-road prowess that many owners are likely to require, and while towing capacity is presently constrained at 2.6 tons, It's expected to expand to a more generous 3.5 tons in the near future. That's probably enough for a speedboat that costs a lot more than the automobile. Number 5. Bentley Mulsanne. In principle, a limousine that is distinctly aristocratic, whose presence can be seen from hundreds of yards away, and whose goal revolves around servicing the passenger first and the driver second may seem enticing. But don't worry if the reality of owning such a car doesn't appeal to you nearly as much. The Bentley Mulsanne is available in the super luxury class as well. The Mulsanne is a top-level luxury four-door that's grand with a small g. It's deliberately more modest and discreet in appearance than a certain key British limousine rival. It has a less formal interior than the Rolls-Royce Phantom, with a paneled smoking area that feels more like an old gentleman's club than the Phantom's chandeliered ballroom. The shine and natural appeal of its wood veneers, as well as the tactile attraction of many of its fittings, are unrivaled. Number 4. Mercedes Maybach S-Class. The Mercedes Maybach S-Class is the modern standard-bearer for Daimler's Maybach super-luxury brand. It is the richest and most special car in what may be the world's most universally respected and admired limousine range. According to looks, it was at least as much S-Class as Maybach, which is the outcome of Daimler's strategy decision a few years ago to widen the reach of the Maybach label by establishing Halo Maybach models across some of its more mainstream Mercedes passenger vehicle lines. The ultra-rare, Simon Cowell spec Maybach 57 and 62 limousines were also consigned to history at the same time. The top S650 model's 603 bhp twin-turbocharged petrol V12, but the 496 bhp 4.0-liter V8 S580 will also be available in the UK, is hardly audible, and its commitment to comfort and good manners is superb. With an 18 cm larger wheelbase than even the long wheelbase version of the normal S-Class, even the longest-legged passengers will have plenty of room. Number 3. Bentley Flying Spur. Bentley's four-door, Continental Series limousine debuted in 2006 as the Continental Flying Spur, only to shed the nomenclative prefix that links it to Cruise contemporary two-door GT with the company's most recent model revamp in 2014. The Flying Spur, on the other hand, is now in its third generation, as evidenced by the prouder, more muscular look, which strongly pulls from the most recent, handsome Continental GT Coupe. Cruise Junior Saloon also benefits from a new platform created in collaboration with Porsche and featuring four-wheel steering and dynamic anti-roll bars. It also offers the foundation for very superb driving characteristics by better isolating the extremely sumptuous interior from the road. Grip, balance, and steering have all improved noticeably. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Ghost. When it debuted in 2009, the Ghost was a watershed moment for Rolls-Royce, marking the start of a change that saw the company's annual production output jump from hundreds to thousands of cars. The Phantom's understudy has advanced significantly in its second generation. The mechanical underpinnings of the Ghost were formerly taken from the BMW 7 Series, but it now shares the same architecture of luxury platform as the Cullinan and Phantom. Rolls-Royce's dampers for the front suspension and an active anti-roll bar for the rear axle, for example, assist bring ride quality closer than ever to that of the Phantom. Despite this, the car is only a rung below its bigger brother in terms of internal room, luxury atmosphere, and sheer material quality, adopting Rolls-Royce's post-opulence design approach both inside and out. It's a mobile neoclassical fortification, but one that can be used. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Phantom. Rolls-Royce, the world's biggest and most luxurious luxury vehicle, was replaced in 2017 and earned a dazzling 5-star road test. Owners will adore it for the lavish statement of wealth and status it bestows, as well as the unparalleled feeling of occasion you get while traveling in one. While many will never know it, the newest Phantom is also an absolute joy to drive and a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Of course, you can sample its supremely comfortable and singularly isolating ride comfort from the back seats, and it's unlike anything else you'll experience in a car. Gently loping and deliciously indulgent feeling, but also supremely quiet and smooth, despite Rolls-Royce's of the latest run-flat tire technology. The ease with which you can place such a gigantic car on the road, the tolerance it has for whatever rate of progress suits your trip, the supreme refinement and flexibility of its V12 engine, and the progressiveness of its throttle pedal on step-off are all outstanding. Despite being a near 3-ton love song to exquisite seclusion, This car will accelerate from 0 to 100 miles per hour and through the gears at 30 to 70 miles per hour faster than the previous Ford Focus RS. Its engineering integrity is absolutely amazing. What do you think of our list? Which car do you like from above list? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.